And now I'm home. Beautiful. Happy breath. I do. Heartbeat in the quiet, spotlight in an empty room, a song in the silence, my dreams come into view. A light in the dark, the brightest star. My beginning. I see you now with you. You'll never be the same.
Beautiful.
You look so handsome.
I want to kiss you, but
But I'm wearing lipstick.
you look so good, babe. I love you. That looks so nice. You look so good.
I started to wonder something I can't deny. In a moment unfolding before my very eyes. And
Love you.
You look so wonderful. This turned out so great.
Your
Yay!
dress looks so good.
Thank you. You have little stuff here. It's okay. You look so stunning. Oh, you have stuff here. Why do you have stuff all over you?
Is it from here?
I don't know. We can get it out.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. Taylor, look at us. Today is finally here. The day we get to marry each other. So much work, sweat, and admittedly, some tears have been put into the culmination of what feels like only today. But today just marks the tens of thousands of beautiful tomorrows that I'm so excited to share with you. You know, the Harley ladies are in a special class of their own. They're strong, confident, generous and caring, honorable and trustworthy, courageous and tough. Tay, without a doubt, you hold every one of those elements, and you can absolutely say you got it from your mama. Your pure heart with a warm, loving soul not only finds but brightens the inner light of every person you meet. I'm so grateful and honored to not only be a part of your life, but to share and intertwine our lives together. Thinking back, I can so vividly remember our first date in the upstairs dining room of Founding Farmers. You were the most beautiful and mysterious soul, and I was totally enraptured. We spent the whole evening out together sharing stories and experiences, and I don't think either of us wanted to leave each other's company. In fact, we didn't leave each other's company that evening,
We did.
but that's not where I'm going with this. From that day on, I don't think there's been one day where you haven't been on my mind. I was falling in love with you. And as we started doing more and more things together, making bigger plans together, I got more and more excited to do them with you. And my love for you grew even bigger. Tay, I realized I was in love with you when I saw a future we were building together that I was so spiritedly excited to be a part of. Over the past 7.5 years, we have built the foundation of a loving, nurturing, understanding, and honest relationship that I know can withstand the test of time. I've grown to love you with my whole heart, with a passion that cannot be expressed in words, but only in kisses and years of adventures and happiness by your side. You have shown me what unconditional love feels like, and so I promise to treat you with kindness through the rest of our lives together. and to always love you unconditionally. I promise that you will never have to face the world alone, and vow to always protect you from harm and to stand with you against your troubles, and to look to you for when I need the same. I vow to nurture, grow, and learn from these Harley ladies' virtues, and to love and always accept you for who you are. I vow to be the man you inspire me to be, and to be the man you deserve. Most importantly, I vow to never steal the bed covers unless you're hogging them. You are my every dream come true, and I cannot wait for the reality we get to build together. I love you now and forever.
That's beautiful. Andy, all the words in the English language can't even begin to describe how grateful I am for a certain split-second moment in my life, a moment that changed everything. It was the moment I swiped right and matched with a cute guy who quoted Rob Gronkowski and had awesome outdoorsy photos in his Tinder profile. In our 7 years together, I found a partner in life, a lover, a best friend, a safe place, and someone I can be my ugliest and most vulnerable with, as well as my best and most courageous. In you, I found someone who supports and honors me with every fiber of their being in such a selfless way that you 100% deserve a Nobel Prize. In you, I found my greatest challenge as a human being, learning to love someone and be loved in return. In you, I found my easiest and best choice. I want you to know that falling for you wasn't falling at all. It was walking into a house and knowing I'm finally home. It was looking back on years of being hurt and jaded by others and realizing it was all worth it because it led me straight to you. I knew you were different the moment you turned towards my pain instead of away from it. Falling for you was fun and messy in every way that it should be. It was really hard at times, and some days I wasn't sure, but we did it. We kept showing up for each other, committing to each other, and today we're stronger for it. I truly believe that you and I can face anything together. Andy, I'm so proud that today I get to become your wife. And in doing so, I have some promises to make. First, I promise to share my food with you, even when I want it all for myself, because we know I love Five Guys French fries. I promise to never go to bed angry at you and always put you above my pride, even if it takes me a little time to come around. If you grow weak and tired, I promise to fight for you and face your battles with you. I promise to match your silliness, be weird with you, and geek out over all things science. I promise to face this crazy world with you, listen to when you speak, and give you a chance to catch up when I'm going 1,000,000 miles an hour. In times when you can't look on the bright side, I promise that I will sit with you in the dark until you can. I promise to laugh with you and make you laugh, even if it's at me and not with me. I promise, or when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, I promise to stand and carry it with you. I promise that while we're cooking together, to always be in search of the kitchen towel, even though it's always on your shoulder. Oh, I printed 2 copies. Just kidding. Okay. I promise you will never be alone. You will be loved through all the good times and the bad times. And I promise to do my best each day to love you more than I did yesterday, because that's what you deserve. Andy, I see today not only as a commitment of my love, but also as a privilege to be loved by you. I, out of everyone on this planet, get the privilege to laugh with you, cry with you, care for you, and share my life with you. I get to build a life with you and grow old with you. I get you as my person in everything, and I get to be that person for you. I don't have to honor and cherish you. I get the privilege of doing so for the rest of my life. Before I wrap this up, you also deserve to hear how thankful I am. You showed me that 2 people joined together with genuine respect, trust, open, honest communication can be far stronger and happier than each could ever be on their own. Thank you for never making me feel like I'm too much, too broken, or too lost to be worthy of love. Thank you for embracing all the parts of me, the good as well as the parts that we both know still need some work. Thank you for loving me unconditionally, because I know I haven't always made that easy. Thank you for dropping everything to come to my rescue, even when it meant that you had to ignore everything else. Thank you for loving Sam as much as, if not more than me. And also, thank you for tolerating Reese's. But more importantly, thank you for letting me grieve his loss and Sully's in my own way. You know how much those 3 dogs mean to me.
They mean a lot to me.
And lastly, thank you for giving me the space, time, and support to figure out who I am. It's been a long journey and there's more to come, but I know you will be with me through it all. Andy, I love you with every cell in my body and every facet of my soul. I loved you yesterday, I love you today, and I will love you tomorrow, always.
Love you.
This is more than imagine. This is more than ordinary love. Didn't realize this could happen. Oh, the grace would be enough. This is more than imagine. This is more than ordinary love. Didn't realize this could happen. Oh, the grace would be enough.
I see you now with you. Never be the same. Start of my heart, a river washing over me. Came and changed everything. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Can't help falling in love with you.
How long will I want you? As long as you want me to, and longer by far. your father told you. As long as you can. How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say.
Finally made it. Good afternoon, family and friends. You may be seated. It is from this beautiful historical estate that we take ourselves out of the usual routines of daily living to witness a unique and special moment in the lives of Andy and Taylor. First, the couple wish to thank everyone for coming near and far to be here today. Having known most of you for many of years, if not their entire life, they are absolutely elated to finally share this day with you. Taylor and Andy also wish to recognize their family on this occasion for their unconditional love and support. Such gifts have shaped and inspired them to become who they are today as individuals and as a couple, and for that they are profoundly grateful. With you, let me find them, Jane, Lex, Caroline, Joyce. This day and this love would not be possible without the four of you. Now, as we all know, this is not the beginning of a new relationship, rather an acknowledgement of the next chapter. Taylor and Andy have spent over 7 years discovering their love for one another. And today we are gathered to celebrate and support the commitment they are about to make to one another. But in saying all of this, I realize that I, personally, might be a stranger to many of you. For those of you who I have yet to meet, my name is Todd, my wife Emma, at the back of the line there. And I mutually introduced our friends, Liv and Trent, wherever there you are. Hello in the back there. A few years back at a local brewery. Liv, who is Taylor's best friend, brought Taylor along to the brewery, who in turn brought Andy. And that is how I was fortunate enough to meet Taylor and Andy. Don't worry. If you don't know me, I have a quick 17-page PowerPoint we're going to go over real fast. It's no big deal. If we could get that queued up. Throughout the years, the four of us have gotten to know each other very well. Taylor and Emma have been out on out-of-state adventures to Texas and Colorado, while I would randomly call Andy, telling him about invention ideas that I had that required fabrication. And because you know how to use an actual 3D printing machine, which I don't, I call you a lot. Andy's a lot smarter than I am, so I call him for a lot of things. But we've had them over to our house for weekend hangouts. We have gotten to know each other on various deep levels. And because we have had a great connection early on, you wouldn't think that we've only known each other for just a few years. This is where Taylor and Andy's character came to light for me. Right from the beginning, they have both been tremendous examples of people who place the well-being of others as an equal part, if not even a little bit more important than themselves, actually. And for that, I have been grateful to know them as friends. Andy has found himself in a career field manufacturing prosthetics, as I mentioned earlier, for amputees. And Taylor has been going to school, I think, as long as I've been alive, and I think she's learned more than I possibly could attain in my own personal brain, I'm pretty sure. So whether she finds herself a physician's assistant, a registered nurse, or something likely to be in the healthcare industry, she, like Andy, will be helping other people through some of their most challenging times and moments in life. And I'm pretty confident that together the two of them very well could solve world hunger. I'm not sure, but I think between the two of them it's possible. Taylor and Andy, I feel honored and privileged to have the pleasure of enjoying your good energy as a relationship, as friends, and being around that when I have the opportunity to do so. I've also observed how they show each other this same kind of kind-hearted energy towards one another. something so important to making a marriage work. Beyond standing here today and repeating vows of selflessness and commitment, showing true compassion and investment in a marriage involves two people choosing to continually learn from each other. I personally heard a good quote once that has stuck with me. It was an anonymous source, and they were asked how they have successfully traversed a multi-decade marriage. The answer that was provided was, marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is 100-100. And I personally couldn't agree with this more. Marriage is a step into an unknown future. In marriage, two lives are intimately shared, and the blending of those two people should not diminish either one. Rather, it should enhance the individuality of the other and lift them up. Luckily, you already have the simple tools that you need to transition to this new chapter. Those are called ears. A quote by a Greek philosopher who, as we've already acknowledged, I'm pretty sure I can't provide their name without butchering it, but we have two ears and one mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. I should probably listen to that because when my wife and I have conversations, I like to speak a little more than I listen, and I think I need to go ahead and revisit that myself. If you are able to practice listening as much as you try to speak your point, you will both learn so much that you will always have the answers for all the upcoming tests and pop quizzes that this marriage will throw at you and life in general. Insider tip, marriage is mainly a lot of pop quizzes and random blind essays of just talking of things and debating. Now, this only works if both partners are working together in sync. So yes, I really am trying to say that most times you will only need your ears to sort through things. Each of us knows that a marriage is not actively patrolled by some marriage law enforcement. Rather, it is one of the few major responsibilities we have as humans that is reliant on the truest of honor systems. Today's ceremony is not magic. It's not our way or society's way of solidifying a relationship and making it bulletproof. Marriage is more than two people standing in front of each other, repeating vows. To navigate this ever-changing landscape called life, you have to be willing to listen, learn, and evolve together. A relationship grows out of loving, caring, and sharing ourselves with our partner. And today, we have all been graciously invited to this very special moment to recognize a relationship that Taylor and Andy have spent years laying the foundation for. Now, this is often the point in the ceremony where we talk about the wedding bands and how they are a perfect circle, thus an everlasting symbol of love with no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning, just as any relationship. Rock is dug up from the earth, metal is liquefied in a furnace at thousands of degrees. Sounds like some marriage conversations sometimes. Then molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Relationships are just like this. They can be a hot mess and sometimes frustrating work, but the love found within them on the other side comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect beings willing to learn from each other. It's the process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. You have for each other a ring, a symbol of this wondrous process of becoming who you are together. Let them also be a sign that love has substance, as well as soul, a past, as well as a present and a future, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is also a process of continually forging happiness, wonder, and delight between each other. May these rings always remind you of the hard work that love requires, but also the true beauty that such work results in. Andy, will you now present your ring for Taylor and repeat after me? Smooth. Taylor, I give you this ring as a promise.
Taylor, I give you this ring as a promise.
That I will love you and honor you and cherish you.
That I will love you, honor you, and cherish you.
In all times, in all places, and in all ways, forever.
In all times, in all places, and in all ways, forever.
With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours.
With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours forever.
It is a symbol of my eternal love, my everlasting friendship, and the promise of all my tomorrows. Can you remember all that?
No.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Taylor, with this ring as a symbol of his vow, do you accept Andy to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Will you love him for who he is and keep him not only as your closest friend, but also as your equal partner in all things?
I will.
Do you promise to enrich his life with your goodness, compassion, and honesty?
I promise.
Will you now present your ring, Taylor, for Andy and repeat after me? Andy, I give you this ring as a promise
Andy, I give you this ring as a promise
that I will love, honor, and cherish you
that I will love, honor, and cherish you
in all times, in all places, and in all ways forever.
in all times, in all places, and in all ways forever.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all of my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Andy, with this ring, as a sign of her vow, do you accept Taylor to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Will you love her for who she is and keep her as not only your closest friend, but also your equal partner in all things?
I will.
Do you promise to enrich her life with your adventure, loyalty, and support?
I do. I promise.
Taylor and Andy, will you be each other's partner from this day forward until your last? Will you bring out the best in one another? Help each other grow as individuals, share your happiest and darkest moments together, and through it all, love each other absolutely?
We will.
And to everyone here, Taylor and Andy's honored guests, will you promise to stand by this couple, to remind them of their vows taken today, to be a light when they need guidance, and to act as authentic examples of love and family? Please yell a hearty, "We will." We will. That's pretty hearty. Well done. All right. Well then, folks, that's it. By the power of Taylor and Andy's free will and the love witnessed here today by all of us, and by the power sort of vested in me by literally no one, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may now kiss your bride.
Thank you. Shall we?
Shall we?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you said what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey.
Someday we'll be flipping through our old photographs, and by then you and me will be remembering the things that make us laugh. Oh, the memories we'll have.
I'm with you. I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. Let's take our time looking at each other the way we do. Sweet love of mine, there's not a single thing that I wouldn't do. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. I can't explain the way I feel, darling. All I know is real. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. You, yeah. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. Then when I'm with you. Yeah, then when I'm with you. Then when I'm with you.
We're gonna kick this off right here, ladies, coming at ya, Emma and Michelle. Coming up next, we've got Emily and Nate. How about Liv and Eric? Oh yeah, looking good over there at the door. The reason you guys are all dressed up tonight, looking good like you should. Get on your feet, make some noise, Mr. and Mrs. Yeah. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, let's get that first dance as husband and wife right here.
We could leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place, we make the rules. And There's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out and take me home. You're my lover. We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, but I want them all. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out and take me home forever and ever. You're my lover. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. All's well that ends well to end up with you. Swear to be over dramatic and true to my lover. And you'll say all your dirtiest jokes for me. And at every table, I'll save you a seat. Lover, can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out and take me home forever and ever. You're my oh, you're my darling, you're
Give it up for that first dance as husband and wife. That is Andy and Taylor, newlyweds.
Hi, everyone. My name's Lex. Hi, everyone. I'm Andy's dad. So, first of all, I just want to welcome everybody here. I know that many of you have come very far away. A lot of our friends from New England, thank you for coming. I know that Caroline, all the way from Germany, but I know you wouldn't have missed this at all. And so, welcome. Try and keep this short because I know dinner is going to be served right after this. So, let's see, where are the other pages? I have the other. Todd, where's those other pages? Yeah, PowerPoint slides? Yeah. So again, on behalf of Jane, Caroline, and Joyce, we're very happy that everybody is here to celebrate this wedding of this beautiful couple. I mean, how can I follow up what they just did with what I'm saying, right? I mean, look at these guys. So I'm going to take just a minute to tell a little story about Andy. So I think Todd alluded to Andy's creativity and all of his curiosity and all the things that he's done. Well, as a small child, he started to build a lot of little things. I mean, his room was just filled with all sorts of things, inventions that Andy has made. So fast forward to about the 2004 timeframe, and we sold the house in Massachusetts and made a temporary move to Maryland for the next 14 years. So movers came in, and one mover spent 2 days in Andy's room, meticulously packing every single little gadget that he had in his room. So his creativity and his curiosity to make things continues today, as Todd had alluded. Andy, we're very proud of you and what you do with the prosthetic arms and legs that you make to help people. So we're very happy that you're continuing to do this as part of your creativity. And now a little story about Taylor. So Jane and I first met Taylor, I think maybe 7 years ago, this time frame. So as I recall, and Taylor may have a better memory of this than I do, Andy had been completing a multi-day charity bike ride. And we were to meet him at the end of this bike ride to celebrate the event and so forth with lots of other people. And I think Andy told us, you will be able to identify who Taylor is because she will be wearing a New England Patriots pom-pom hat. So as soon as we heard that, we said, that's good in our book. He's a Boston sports fan. So over the years, we've gotten to know Taylor a lot better. He's empathetic. He's kind. Crying. It's okay. Thank you. Sorry about this. She cares about everybody, and Jane and I have never, ever heard her say a bad word about anybody. So that's our Taylor. Taylor, welcome to the Klein family. So I just want to leave this one thought for the both of you, and I'm going to read this because I will mess it up otherwise. So, for both of you, love is a daily effort. Some days it may come easier than others, and that's okay. But what should always stay consistent is the respect, the admiration, and the love you have for each other. We love you both. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to again welcome you to the wedding of Andy and Taylor. Thank you so much to make the journey down to Richmond to be here and to celebrate with us tonight. I'm Eric. It's been both an honor and a pleasure to stand beside Andy as his best man, along with his brother, Nate. Andy, you have always been there for me, and I'm glad that I can be here for you on this special day. I first met Andy 12 years ago when we were at the University of Maryland. A lot of people meet their friends in interesting ways. Andy came to tell me that I left my clothes in the dorm dryer. So naturally, we fell in love. I mean, best friends. Over love of adventure and the great outdoors. Over the years, we've gone on numerous trips together, rock climbing, backpacking, skiing. But somehow, hello? Check, check. But somehow I'm always the one that gets injured. Going to the hospital with a broken leg, sprained ankle, all Andy's fault. I remember this one trip to Killington. We were driving back from Vermont. The snow was melting in the car. The windows fogged up. So it was frosting over because it was so cold outside. So Andy, being the great guy that he is, you can show us how this is done. You strapped on your goggles. You put your helmet on. You climbed in the back seat and was scraping off the windows so that I could see. Because, safety first. But now that I think about it, I guess that's why I'm always the one that gets in the hospital. Taylor, I would say no matter the situation you get in or how you get into it, Andy will always be there for you. That's just who Andy is. You can rely on him during the good, the bad, and the ridiculous. Just make sure to bring your own helmet. So now I'd like everyone to raise their glass, toast the future of this new married couple. May your lives be filled with adventure, love, and laughter. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Klein.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Nate, Andy's best brother. I'm here for you guys tonight. And older, but best too. Most importantly, best brother. Hey, on behalf of the happy couple here, but most especially the brothers Klein, we'd thank all of you for being here tonight to celebrate and honor Andy and Taylor. I know it means so much for these two to have you all here sharing this wonderful evening, this special occasion with them tonight. So thank you all for being here to share in that. And I also like to extend a special thanks to Todd for your conducting your wonderful ceremony for them this evening, as well as Jess, her team, the whole crew, and the staff here at the venue for putting on such a remarkable event here tonight, making it ever so special for these guys. Thank you. So as Andy's brother, I've known him for quite a while. 11,505 days, if you're keeping track, give or take. But growing up, we were surrounded and influenced by obviously our parents, family, and our close friends. Many of you hanging out in the cheap seats and back tables over there. But from you guys all, I think we've been imparted with some strong values, our work ethic, sense of service that I know Andy continues to carry forward with him, like we talked about earlier. But that's one of the reasons why Andy's always willing and ready to jump in and help out a friend in need. He's helped us out on many occasions. A couple of them being some of our long cross-country moves that we've done together after Emily and I got married. Andy helped us pack up and move a big truck from Massachusetts all the way down to Alabama. And they came down a couple years later and did it all over with us again up to North Carolina. So he's a pro. But he volunteered as free labor for that and took many days out of his busy schedule to help us make all that happen. I also like to think of myself as the older, wiser, big brother. Older part, definitely. Definitely got that down. Wiser, that's probably debatable. And the bigger part, you got a couple inches on me. I think I lost that one a little while ago. But I also think that I've had a little bit of an influence on Andy as well. He took a page out of my book for the proposal, going out to a remote location to ensure that she would say yes. It worked, but I didn't quite go through the same extremes of fording a river and scaling a mountain to make that happen. But but here we are today, and to Taylor, so happy that you two found each other. Get to share your adventurous spirit together, and just it's great to see how happy you make one another. And I'm really excited to welcome you officially to the family as a sister. So I'd like to ask you all to join me again, raising a glass, toasting to Andy and Taylor into a lifetime of happiness adventures together. Cheers.
Hi, everyone. I'm Liv. No, I'm not an alcoholic. I am Tay's matron of honor. And for those of you who know me know I can be quite the talker. So I promise to keep this TED Talk short and sweet. I've known Tay for, carry the one, for a few years now. But I can say that vaguely because it has always felt like much longer than how long we've actually known each other. Before I get into all of that, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone that made this day come to life for the bride and groom here. Especially my husband, who ever since Tay asked me to be her matron of honor, continue to show up as my unpaid and only slightly overworked intern. Love you. But enough about, round of applause for Trent Packey. No, just kidding. He's always the center of attention, so just don't feed into it. He's still going. But enough about me and my husband. Let's talk about the newest husband in the room, Andy. Yeah, come on, woohoo, yeah. Andy. You're a special human, my friend. I can say that with confidence because Tay and I are essentially the same person, and I'm a handful. But that isn't a bad thing, right? Taylor's the total package. Well, almost. I'm not sure if many of you knew this, but in another life, I was actually Tay's manager at Lifetime. Ominous, I know. And fun fact, I had to write her up several times for being tardy. And I was like, why are you doing this to me? I'm your fucking friend. This is awkward. But one thing I love about Andy is his unwavering patience for everything. Not just with Tay, but just about anything in life and how it throws it at him. For a time, Tay, Andy, Reese's, and Sam lived in my one-bedroom apartment in Maryland. So fucking fun. And yes, to answer your question, they were basically my personal chefs. They sharpened my knives. They cooked all the time. It was a dream. And Tay and Andy, just a heads up, we do have a 2-bedroom, Trent and I. So if you're welcome to just come on in and cook anytime. Yeah, love it. Love it. Definitely learn that from the Kleins, absolutely. And Mama Harley, of course. Sorry. You know what I'm going to say, and you're like, yeah, she feels it, yeah. But Tay and Andy are quite similar if you get to the root of it. Todd referenced this briefly during the ceremony today. They both share a love of pouring into those around them. So I'm going to ask all of you to raise your glass to the newlyweds. Don't look at it. We wish you both a lifetime of love, and hope you always find opportunities to continue to pour into those around you, hopefully a heavy pour, especially each other. Love you both.
video I found from back when I was 3. You set up a pink set in the kitchen and you're talking to me. It's the age of princesses and pirate ships and the 7 dwarfs. You're the prettiest lady in the whole wide world. Now I know why all the trees
Give it up for
change in
Taylor
the
and her mom,
fall.
Mrs. Caroline Harvey.
I know you were on my side, even when I was
Congratulations, Mom.
wrong. And I love you for giving me your eyes, for staying back and watching me shine. And I didn't know if you knew, so I'm taking this chance to say that I had the best day with you today.
Ooh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday she'll come back, wake up with clouds of fire behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Give it up for Miss Jane Klein, mother of the crew. Congratulations to all the parents and everyone in here. Lots of love in there.
I like to die and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the
Dizzy from the way this world is turning, turning. Different from the way our mothers told us. Can't seem to figure out which way is up or down. Can you point me in the right direction now? We're all just trying to find our place, but each day could go a million ways. I guess we're all running the same race. We'll make it up as we go now. We'll shake it up until we figure it all out. And it might be harder than it seems, but we're catching up to all our dreams. We'll make it up as we go now, go now, go now. Make it up as we go now, go now, go now. Everybody's looking for the answer, for all the questions they're afraid to ask. Can't seem to pin it down. It's like it can't be found. That picture perfect life we're chasing down. We're all just trying to find our place, but each day could go a million ways. I guess we're all running the same race.